Remember the good old days, Fabian?
I do. The ATA days.
Yeah, that was fun.
Spring scene.
Yeah.
Foxing Hound.
Ah,
Those were the days.
they were.
Anyways, guys, we're just reminiscing about the good old days. Welcome to the Dinner Table, by the way. Today we'll be talking about how we got into our local Smash scene in Colorado. And I don't know, Jesus, do you want to start us off?
How I got into the scene?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or competing in general?
Yeah, just competing in general.
So, you remember, we would always be competing, you and me, in Smash 64 Melee Brawl. And then we heard an ad where they're going to have a GateStop tournament. Do you remember that?
I do remember
We
that.
had to wake up like at 4 a.m.
To line up because
Just
there was
to
a
line up.
64 people cap out.
Yeah, and we didn't know there was a scene for Smash at all. We're just like, oh, we're gonna go, we're gonna beat. I feel like I thought I was really good. So did Fabian.
Yeah, we're going to be playing for first and second.
Yeah, and that was when the 3DS Smash Brothers was coming out. So they had, because the 3DS came out before the Wii U, so they were like, okay, we're gonna host a tournament, and whoever wins, whatever, gets to go to another tournament. But I didn't know competition was a thing. I was like, I'm gonna go play, and hopefully I win. And I really thought I was like, I'm good.
Yeah.
So then I go and I win, and I was like, oh sweet.
Free trip to New York.
But the thing is, people around there didn't know me because there was already a scene established here, the brawl scene, the melee scene. So they were like, "Who is this guy? He won. He's random." And Night Money was there, SSB, all these people were there, and they were like, "You're pretty good. You should go to a tournament so we can body you." That's what they thought.
Yeah, gave us a card to ATA.
Yeah, that's how. Yeah, that's the first oh, there's this a thing, and then you can win money. People go. I'm like, all right. So then I start going, and I hate it because I never had that experience where you're the first tournament you get bodied. So it's like I didn't have that because I kind of just win and win. And it's like, oh, okay, cool. You guys are bad. So everybody hated me. But yeah, and then that's just how it started. I just started going to more tournaments, and then I got to know you dorks. So yeah, that's how I got into the scene.
Fabian, yours was kind of similar, so you want
It
to go
was
off that
similar.
one?
Well, that's my brother over there, so.
No, I'm not.
I mean, we've always just been competitive, between us two. Like I said, we just played a lot of, Smash, and it was actually, pretty serious stuff. Kind of just simple stuff. Loser has to do this, run the trash out or stuff like that. So we were already playing, in, FD, no items only environment. So just jumping into a competitive tournament was kind of appealing. It's there's more people, there's money now, and it's it was just oh, I like this. So I was just always competitive. It just kind of naturally flowed in there.
Brax, you were next on the timeline, so you want to go next?
That's true.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got into the scene a little bit later. Was that a year in, I think?
8 months. It was
8
close
months.
to a year. It was
Like-
close to a year.
That was during college, so I was starting to play with friends and hosting my own tournaments within the college group, and then I was beating those people, and it's you know what? Let's see if there's something more out there. I saw the Smash documentary, which is a classic. If you guys haven't seen that,
Go watch that.
No.
that was inspirational. Where it was kind of whoa, people are doing this in more of a high level gaming competitive scene, and it's I wonder if there's some of that around here. And so that was around 4 when that came out, and yeah, that was Fox and Hound. Right before school was ending, I'm I want to try this out, maybe go over the summer. So, I show up, and that's where I met Gay and JFK and some old school people who I don't even fully know who they were because they're oh, I don't think they stuck around too long after that. But
Yeah.
that's
People come and go.
The cast changes,
it does. And then there's the classics that kind of stay throughout. But that's where I learned about Yoshi Force at first, and
Yeah,
as a Yoshi player, it's the heck is this? Is this a cult? And they're dude, you play Yoshi, you should be joining the Yoshi Force. And I was back off, back! I want to beat you people. And then yeah, it kind of cascaded from there.
Personally, I came in a little bit later. I came in the start of 2016. I've been looking on YouTube on some Genesis stuff and seeing Mango win some stuff, and I was kind of looking at it people can win money playing this game.
Did you saw the documentary first or
No.
Oh, you knew about it.
We told them about that.
So no, I actually heard it from someone else. Anyway,
okay.
So my first tournament was actually at Boss Stage, which is still a tournament today. But I remember I found on Facebook the Colorado Smash page, and I posted on it, and 2 people responded, Smokey and at the time Ajim or Andy, and he told me about this tournament at Boss Stage, which was like pretty far from my house, but I was like, I'll go out there. And I was curious because, I mean, Smash was a game I kept revisiting, especially Brawl with my brothers as well. And like even on like my football team, there was like people, like we had like a whole crowd because I was like, I'm the best. And me and my brother were good, older brother. And then there were 2 other guys that thought they were good, and they were solid, but we beat them. So I was the best person I knew. I know you guys probably were as well. But I was just like, well, maybe I can go make money like playing this game. So I went out to that tournament. I was like, I'm either going to get bodied or I'm going to destroy everybody. And I went there, and I was like, I ended somewhere in the between. I was like 3-2 or 2-2 or something like that. I was like, huh. Like, I remember I looked up videos on how to practice Diddy Kong on... I didn't have a main before I went to my first tournament, but it was between Sheik, Fox, and Diddy, but that's another story.
What about Ike? I remember your Ike.
Ike, he was never a main, but he came out for sure. But I just remember I was practicing Smash 4 combos on Brawl. Like I was practicing in Brawl, because I didn't understand that there was a difference. I didn't get it. So like it wasn't like working, and then I went to go play Smash 4, and it was totally different. So I was like, well, if I want to get good, I have to buy this game. So did I want to flesh out like $300 for the console and the game? Like, would it be worth it? And at this point, it's definitely worth it. But, like, that's kind of how I got into it. And then I met everybody, like, a little bit later. Andy introduced me to the documentary. Athene and Freddie those were, like, the 3 first guys that I met. And then, like, I don't know, just from there, it's just...
You just go every tournament.
Yeah. Just having a blast.
Yeah. I at first I found it weird. Like, I don't know if you guys felt, but you're like, this is all right. Like, I never thought it'd lead to something, you know, because it kind of like us meeting is because of that game.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd lead to that. I thought it'd just be like a little hobby, and probably I'm just like, I'm gonna go.
Well, I went in there into the tournaments like I'm not gonna talk to any of these dorks. Like I'm good.
Same. I was like,
I'm just gonna hear. I'm just gonna play, and I'm gonna leave.
Yeah, like same here. To that whole like cultist point, I swear Yoshi first turned me off at first. Where I was like, I don't want to talk to anyone. I'm just here to play my game, learn some things, move along. And then it definitely grew from there. Like people, you start to get to know each other, and then it's like, hey.
Yeah, you're like, wow, we're similar in a lot of like. It's not just this game. Like outside, we like, you know, connect through other video games, maybe sports. I'm like, oh, this is pretty chill. Like, it's kind of weird how it brings a lot of people together.
I just feel like it's kind of the gaming community as a whole, because I don't feel like Smash was like the key to us being brought together.
Yeah.
But like nostalgia based off older games and just like the similarities like you're saying, but I feel like it's such like a heavy like game thing where you don't understand how much of video games actually guide like some life choices, like actually guide you in like what you're about, like what you stand for and stuff. Because like you learn from like Link, like don't give up, like courage and all this stuff, and it's like I'm gonna carry that into my lifestyle. You don't even notice it until you're an adult, but it's like kind of nuts.
What would you say keeps people going to these tournaments? Like, I mean, obviously we all have our own takes, but like I want to see more of like the theory crafted. Like, I know what keeps me going, but I'm just curious. Like, what's your guys' take on like why do you think people keep going?
Well, for me, I was bored. I didn't have anything else to do.
You were bored.
Yeah, I was bored. I was like, friends, I don't really want to hang out with y'all.
But why do you think, like, let's say, like, the other people you see in the brackets, the ones you don't even talk to.
Well,
Sometimes your O2
I don't really care. Like, the reason I go is, I used to be for money, because I would win all the time. But now it's evolved to, it's like, well, it's now like where like most of my friends go. So I kind of just, I go, like, money's good, but hey, I get to chill with my friends. So it's both, you know. Like, that's why I go. That's why I keep going, you know. And also, it's kind of cool just beating people's butts. I'm a competitor. Like, I'm like, yeah, I'm better than you. What's up? You know, I love that. That's it for me, at least.
Brax?
Why do I keep going, or why do I think?
Well, yeah, I mean, why do you keep going? Why do you think other people keep going? How would you like try to sell somebody to go into these events?
So for me, it's about kind of building that community. I come for the experiences, 100%. That's what I tell people outside of this game. That's what I tell people inside this game. Like, the Smash community is a different breed, I would say. You get people from all walks of life, all different stories, and they're here unified because they like this one game. And ultimately because for some reason or another they think they're good or they just want to play. And then the stories that you get from behind those people, it's completely different. And like, the places that we go, the adventures we've had,
yeah,
I wouldn't have had that with other friends, like traveling around and just being like, hey, let's fit 6 people into this beat up car that screams like a
We'll
banshee.
probably make it.
Will hopefully make it going across states, and then just like everything that unravels from there. It's just so much fun. The game is obviously fun and enjoyable, but everything around that for me anyway.
So some things I forgot to say about when I came to Smash is I've been out of sports for a little bit, so like I didn't have a competitive thing to do. So I think part of what kept me there was the competition. But Smash was always a game I revisited, so I like love the game. I love the idea of the game. I love all the options that you can do. Money helps me stay as well, but like I mean, obviously it's like friends and experiences. Because like I could win 4 tournaments in a row, but I definitely have way more fun going out of state just one time with people. Even the trip there, not even like the thing, just like going out there is like hilarious. It's fun.
Stuff can happen that you're like. You remember that like little what was it? That little rodent that was just standing on the street, and he was not gonna move.
Dude, yes.
Yeah, what are
On
those
the way
things
back,
called?
prairie dog.
Yeah, prairie dog. He was just chilling. He was like, "You're not gonna run me over," and he was right. We didn't run him over. So I'm like,
We
look
had
at
to
him.
go around.
It's just little stuff like that that we would not experience if we wouldn't go to a tournament.
Remember like the Mario Bros, like the theme from the Mario and Luigi games?
Super.
Oh yeah, we started
We
making
had
like
like themes.
our
There's just
profile.
like there's just like arcs where it's like you remember a trip from something, or like there's stuff that you just remember and it just happens, and it's just
it's just cool.
it's awesome. But the money definitely doesn't hurt.
Well, I mean, for me, it's more like it is obviously the experience and like the whole like social aspect of it. Like, I wouldn't be talking to like you, a football player from like whatever college. I wouldn't be talking to you if it wasn't through Smash. And it's all like, well, I just like the people I met through like the Smash community. Even though sometimes that bit like some of them will even frustrate me, but it's like, you know what? At the end of the day, we all like the same game. We all like the same characters, like the
like,
Nintendo characters, the nostalgia. Like for me, I feel like that's a big part of it. And I feel like getting into a competitive should be mostly that if you want like a healthy way of doing it. But like I also think people should be competitive because I feel like there's lack of competition sometimes.
Well, it's like Smash is to me. It's like Naruto, but just the tuning exams all the time. You know what I mean? Like where you used to like
tournament.
There's the Palu player. Yeah.
You're checking them out 2 rounds
Yeah,
before.
and then you're always thinking. But at
There's
the,
that music.
yeah, and it's like it's that like who's better than who, and it's like it's just so sick.
Got the Kabuto in the scene with the car.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
it's like
Yeah.
here's the info on JFK. He plays this, and it's like
Whoa.
here's Misa. It's like whoa.
Oh.
Like
Yeah,
I don't know.
sure.
To me, it always feels like tuning exams all the time. It's sick. That's why I like it. Like the money is great, but it's mostly the experience.
I mean, for me, I'm always one to. I'd rather take a trophy home than some cash. I have my job.
Yes.
Like I'm already making my
Yeah,
money.
like I don't. If,
I'm paying my bills my
If you're
way.
doing this for money, don't.
There's better ways to get money
Yeah,
out there.
it's
Yeah,
called
I mean,
jobs.
Yeah, that leads into the whole like. I don't think competitive gaming should be like a form of like income. I don't
Well,
think
it
so.
depends on the game.
Depends on the game.
But
I
not
mean,
Smash.
League is huge. Not Smash so much. Like
Yeah.
Like pick your poison. man.
yeah, like in Smash, there's only like maybe 2 people at the very very top who are gonna make a living at it.
And they're
that's
streaming
it.
too. That's the only reason.
I like how you compared it to Naruto though, because I think, at least internally with our friend group, we've always talked about like arcs. And
Oh,
how,
yeah.
like, this is like the X arc, or this is the,
The
N
X arc.
or he had an arc. Why'd he shrug?
I didn't shrug. I was like flexing. I was like, yeah, I had an arc.
Oh, it did.
Yeah.
It was a weak one, but it was good. It was kind of there.
Yeah,
It
the
was
arcs
quick.
were nice.
The rest, the top was pretty.
But like, cause and I think that slightly happens because the community that's interested in video games, we also share those other similar nerdy interests,
Yeah.
and then we all kind of want to pick a certain archetype. And
Well, we
live
want
through
to
that.
make a story out of it. That's the thing. Like,
I mean, that's what keeps the melee scene alive. Is that whole like the documentary really blew that thing up? Was
Yeah.
like they gave it arcs with
well,
players.
but that just happens. Like it naturally
That's what I'm
happens.
saying. I think it writes itself.
Yeah,
it
it's like-
does. It's
Like
just
X
put
was
name
a
on it.
villain, and it's like he's a villain, like, and everyone's cool with it.
He was okay with it too.
Yeah, and it's like, but like, it's the thing is like, we don't get like scripts or anything. It just happens. That's what's cool about it.
Yeah.
It just happens.
I mean, well, at that point, like, what brought you guys to play the character you have in front of you? Like, why? I mean, especially in Ultimate, what is there, like 75 characters?
Yeah.
Something crazy. I can't even, like, that's a lot.
There's a lot.
But, like, you picked 1, possibly 2 or 3, but the one in front of you probably means the most. Like, why did you pick that character? I guess we could start with Brax.
And he's got the weirdest one.
I think my character
My favorite.
sells himself. It's Yoshi. It's Yoshi from Yoshi's Island. What don't you like about this character? It has a lovable nose, It's a dinosaur. It's
Brax,
green.
come on. Why do you love him? Like, we get it. He looks cool, but there's
Hey,
something
what if-
in
You don't gotta sell me.
Yeah, you don't gotta sell. Like, what? Like, why? Like, it's a
Actually, you
lizard.
do have to sell me.
Yeah.
I'm actually curious because I never gave
So
a damn about Yoshi before.
Yeah, it's like you have to have something about that character.
So like, okay in the scene, maybe it's Colorado, but maybe it goes further. Everyone's like F Yoshi, F Yoshi. I don't understand why. For me, like the first experience with Yoshi was like, oh, Mario Kart maybe, and moving forward, like in any game Yoshi's in, it's just a happy-go-lucky dinosaur just trying to have a good old time. You rescue him in Super Mario World starting out, it's like, hooray, you saved me, let's go do work. And then he has these powers, and he's fun. And then Yoshi's Island, he's just trying to save a baby. He's just trying to do his thing, just trying to get this little guy home. Altruistic character that just wants to put good out there. And then, yeah, I don't know, after that in Smash, like, my friends also hated Yoshi for whatever reason. So then Smash, I was like, well, I'm going to play Yoshi. I'm going to make you regret your life. And so then I did. And I beat them with Yoshi a lot. So then they hated Yoshi more, but then that spurred me on. And here I am. I don't know.
Where's that guy's brain?
In the nose, you idiot.
I think it's in his eyeball.
That thing's small then.
It's a good question.
Can we not talk
It
about
could be
this?
You know,
So-
they are actually smart creatures according to like.
Oh, yeah, apparently they're
Wikipedia.
really
They're
smart.
pretty smart animals.
Alright.
I thought they were stupid, but
Speaking of stupid characters, you wanna go next?
Yeah, Fabian, you better have a good story. Look at your hands. You better have a
Oh,
good
his
story,
hands.
man.
Zelda tats. Well, obviously it's my favorite franchise of all video game, and well, I couldn't even pick between my 3 Smash characters I play, which are the 3 Links, primarily 2 Link though. But yeah, and I picked him just that just represents the character. He's just Link, and well, what I like about him is just like, oh, dude, like he has no personality to him, but you can add your personality to him because he's out of all these characters, he's the one with the least personality.
You don't
And
talk.
He doesn't talk. He doesn't have to say a word. I like his design, like what Brax was saying. It's like just the design can also sell you on a character. And dude, I'm a big fan of the whole like sword and shield. You know, no gimmicks, no humble beginnings. He has
No
just
gimmicks.
no gimmicks. Till a little later.
Okay, I was going to say,
But then go back to the first Zelda. You know, like you start off with just a sword and a shield. That's how
Okay.
you start.
Okay.
And yeah, no, and then of course they added more to him, just more to his kid. I just like the character. I feel like I just put myself in the story of The Legend of Zelda, and like that's what like got me to play him. And I just like the way he plays in Smash too. Don't see myself ever playing another character.
It's nice.
Pretty simple, but
Nice.
it's just me connecting to the character.
Okay.
Diddy Kong, being my main for the last 4 years or so, I've always liked Diddy Kong, especially because of the Donkey Kong Country games. I just thought he was kind of goofy, and like he had cool animations, like his eyes popping out, how he would hang from hooks with his tail, and like do a bunch of just little things that, like when him and Donkey Kong fight during the credit scene. You see that?
Yeah, it's
Hilarious. And it's like, I don't know, like he barely had a personality, but he was quirky, he was funny, he was agile, he was quick, he was small. He's very fun to play, but it's like it goes beyond that. Like
I mean, he also dominated the Smash format.
that's not why I picked him. I could have picked Fox or Sheik, but the reason I like him so much is I don't know. I like sometimes I call him my son. I just feel weirdly close to him. Like
Your
I
spirit animal.
liked DK more than Diddy Kong before I played Smash, but then I go back and I play it, and now I play him in Mario Kart and different things, and I just
Diddy was good in Smash 4.
like he was just I don't know. Like
He's
I
just cool.
I just feel close to him. Like it's really weird. I don't want to get like too weird, but like he literally feels like he's just like me as a character almost.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he
It's kind of like this
looks
guy.
like
A small, quirky, weird like dude.
Dude, you literally dress like this one. Are you kidding me? You have a hat that's too big for your head, and then you have the muscle shirts.
Dude, this is the first time I remember this guy.
Yeah, I was like, look at that Diddy Kong right
And
there.
then instead of having the banana, you carry the jug.
Yes.
You remember at
It's true.
Fisticuffs 2? You had that shirt, and I'm like, look at
He
this
did, and it was a
Diddy Kong.
Goku shirt actually, but it was faded.
But it looked red, and I was like, this guy's Diddy Kong.
I have that one now. I actually wore it on here.
Oh yeah.
Mario. The basic Mario.
So, when I was 2 years old, I played video games. I was really good at 2 years old. And my mom was like, this kid's weird." My first game was Super Mario World and this one, and I would always play those games back and forth when I was a kid. But I always liked Mario because he's human, so I always thought that was me. Is that weird?
You didn't want to be the gorilla?
No, because I am not a gorilla. But, alright. So I always thought I was Mario. Like, I know that's weird, but I always thought I was Mario, and I always thought Peach was my girl. And I'm like, that's my girl. And then...
You gotta go get her.
It's so weird because it plays back again with Fabian. He was always Luigi, and then that is my brother, and that's Mario's brother. So I guess I'm Mario. So yeah, I like every Mario game too. Like I think it's pretty sick, and like I always play Mario in everything. And I didn't choose Mario because he's good, because Mario's good in Smash. He's really good, but I didn't choose him because he's good. I was like I always just choose Mario. Mario Party, I choose Mario. Tennis, I choose Mario. Melee, I choose Mario. I still play Mario in Melee. So yeah, I was like, of course I'm going to choose Mario. Mario's my guy.
I think that brings up another good topic there, where I think we got lucky where I play Yoshi, and I really like Yoshi's playstyle. I like how he's floaty, I like his speed and everything. I don't think everyone's that lucky.
That is so true, because I feel like my playstyle fits so well with Mario, because I can't play any other character. I tried playing this guy, I can't. I kill myself with side Bs. I tried playing Link, I'm like, oh, this feels too ugly. And I tried Yoshi, I'm like, this guy sucks. But yeah, I guess in a way we did get lucky, because you do like the game style, and you like your game style of character.
That was almost something I forgot. But literally, when you move with Diddy Kong and the Donkey Kong Country games, I literally can feel like almost playing him in Smash. Like through those games.
No, I can.
Like I can literally like I can almost back air here, and you can't. Like obviously you can't. But I literally could feel like I could combo with the Super Nintendo controller in my hand, and it's just like I went back and played those games a bunch when I did level. But yeah, it's my son.
Well, I feel like all the Smash characters actually kind of stay
True
to their actual games. Like Mario's jab, for example, is literally Mario's jab from Mario 64. That's two jabs and a kick.
Just a kick.
He's two jabs and a kick. Rip right out of there.
The backup is the double jump. Yeah, it's kind of sick. So like, do you feel like you like camping people?
Do I like camping people? To an extent, yes. I like being at a safe distance while fighting, which is pretty much what Link does in all his games. Because, you know, like I said, he's only got a sword and a shield, and that can only get you so far. He really depends on all his projectiles, both in his franchise and in Smash, I feel. Like, if you're playing Link without projectiles, like, you shouldn't even play Link.
No, I mean, Wind Waker's my favorite game, so I love Toon Link, but I cannot play him. That's not my playstyle.
Yeah, I feel like everyone has to have their playstyle. Right? What's your playstyle, bro? It's just daring?
Annoying and brainless.
Buttons, fairs,
Forward air,
up airs.
down air, down B, repeat.
Lots of down Bs.
Lots of down B.
Not lately. We've been getting better. But yeah, no, Yoshi, like, in his games, he, like, just jumps around and kind of maneuvers around the enemies, doesn't always go in. Sometimes it just moves along, and that's life. And that's kind of how I play Smash a little bit with Yoshi, where it's like, we're going to try and get in, we're going to take our time, but it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. And then next thing you know, like, when Baby Mario is gone, Yoshi just immediately goes in and goes hog wild.
Oh, yeah.
And then you repeat, and then you can egg-lay someone off stage, they get super upset, and that's like the closest you can get to a swallow in this game for
Yeah, that is
Yoshi.
true.
Like in the other games, insta-kill. In this one, it can almost work in Ultimate now, and I'm happy about that.
Fabian slows time down to bore his opponents to death, which is crazy.
Yeah, no, I'm not a fan
Great
favorite at
enough
a
time,
tournament, but hey.
And everyone's still trying to steal your banana.
Yeah, imagine that.
Yeah, it's pretty insane how.
You can associate a player with their character. Like,
Yeah.
literally, sometimes
It's
I'll look at
sick,
Diddy
like-
Kong and I'll think about this guy for some reason, even though it's more Falcon.
Sometimes I feel like that ruins certain characters.
Yes,
for me.
oh,
Like, believe it or not.
Snake got ruined for me in Ultimate.
Yeah, Snake was so
Ruined.
cool. Zero Suit was so cool, and now I'm just like, well,
There goes Armada
What about
Shoe.
Ken?
So there's stereotypes then when you see a certain player playing that character? Is
There
there
is.
certain
Yes.
attributes that are true?
well, it's so weird because like
I have zero respect for all the
you
players.
look at a guy and you're like, I bet this guy's a NES player.
Yeah.
And whoa, what do you know?
There's
He's playing
the
NES. Yeah.
Yeah,
What's
totally.
that supposed to mean?
Usually they smell funny. There, I said it. Shout outs to everyone.
I think that's very cool how like people can identify with the character in this game. Like I don't think people
Well,
would
that they smell?
argue.
Oh,
no, I think to a certain extent they would agree. They'd be like, "Yeah, you're kind of right." Like deep down, like That's the Smash community. We're like, I don't know. I'll find a Yoshi main and I'll go root them on. Even if I don't know who they are, I'll bet on them. And I did last week.
I
It's
don't.
like-
I
Shut
criticize
up.
them. Because I play my character.
I mean, I do that too. I do that heavily.
Do you
but
guys
I'll bet
criticize?
behind
Do you
them.
criticize? Like,
All
if
the
you see a
time.
Diddy up there, you're like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I love Dak Pope. When I see him up there repping my guy, I'm like, well, you're not a Diddy Kong.
Don't-
That's how I feel.
Really? Why?
Yes.
Why do you feel that way?
I don't know. It's just like that guy's not a Diddy Kong.
Why?
It sounds like I'm like giving Dak Pope shit. I think he's great, and I think he's like
yeah,
really
yeah.
good with
But
Diddy.
no, I kind of know what you.
Well, yeah, he's a good player, and he was been a good player with multiple characters. Maybe
Yeah.
just Diddy Kong's the one that slightly clicked more with him in this game.
Yeah, but it's just not like I don't look at him and think Diddy Kong. But like I don't think anybody who made that character I would like.
That is so true.
I want
feel
him
like
to be me. That's it.
I feel like yeah.
Pick
In
somebody
a way,
else,
like when
but-
I see other
Pick
Mario's, I'm like,
somebody else.
this son of a. Because it's like, well, yeah, don't you? I know you feel this, and I
Zero-
know you feel that too.
Yeah.
Zero was the only guy I liked playing Diddy Kong. That was it.
That's yeah, you're not wrong. I get super upset at certain Yoshis when they're not doing things and they're
Yeah,
not
when they're
repping
even if they're
the
doing
island.
good, you're like,
The island?
you
Like
know,
I'm not gonna discourage anyone. I'm not gonna give
No.
you tips. I'm not gonna tell you how not to play the character.
Yeah,
but I am
but,
gonna
like-
be like,
That's Mario.
you ever try Sonic?
There's a lot of characters over there.
You were
Luigi
that
looks like
kid
Mario.
back in the day where it's like, no, I can't see you playing him. Get off.
The fun fact: I did not play Diddy Kong in Brawl.
What did you play? I
Fox, Sheik. I like Squirtle more.
Squirt.
Yes, and then I found out this guy was actually really good in Brawl.
What about
And
Toon
I
Link?
was
Did you
like,
play
I
Toon
like
Link
that.
ever?
Yes, there
I
was a
would've-
time with the Pogo that I would play.
I missed the Pogo.
But
Polo was
yeah,
good.
Pogo was good.
he was like my first main, but then I switched it up.
You guys haven't ever had a color match yet, have you?
No,
That's one thing that I definitely have done. Where it's like, no. you
you're the
can't,
green one no matter what.
no matter what. And now I'm the fuzzy Yoshi one because everyone else hates
I
that.
feel like people just respect the. Well, to be fair, my color kind of got killed. Like,
Fire Mario.
yeah, and I'm like, everyone else is getting their color, but I got killed, so I'm just sticking it to regular Mario.
You guys reminded me of why I picked my color. I almost forgot.
Okay.
So I have an older brother,
Yeah, let's talk
and
about
in this game, when you do the
Oh.
when you do versus mode, it changes the skins. And since I was always player 2, I was always Luigi and stuff like that. In this game, Diddy Kong gets a different skin. He's actually yellow. So I would always play the yellow Diddy Kong, and that's why I was like, well, I was the player 2, and I like the yellow Diddy. So no offense to the red Diddy Kong, but I don't know who this guy is. Like I'll enter a match, and like I forget to change my color. I'm like, I'm not playing.
Yeah, you've done that, and it's kind of annoying.
It's not my guy. My guy wears yellow.
My guy.
And he kind of like paved the way for all my skins, yellow and orange, basically all of them.
Yeah, I would do Fire Mario just because I thought, like in a way, it's like when Goku becomes Super Saiyan. I feel like Mario would go Super Saiyan if I turned him into a power up. So like cool. But now it's just like, well, I guess I'm regular now because all the other colors I don't like them. They're just
Yeah, and I usually pick standard Link except for Toon Link because I don't really have a big connection with Wind Waker. I literally
you
just
never
played-
played that game, huh?
I did
Well,
in
did
like
you?
2016, 2017.
Yeah, after Smash
After
4.
Smash 4, yeah. But like the reason I play the green and brown Toon Link, which has never been right in a PR, never. And I've been on so many.
I feel like they
Never
did that on purpose too.
Yeah, never been around a PR. It's never been my skin, which bugs me because when I started playing, when I started playing Smash 4, Link Between Worlds had just come out recently, and they made a skin for him in Smash 4 for
Yeah.
Toon Link that resembled the Link Between Worlds skin. And I was like, I'm gonna pick that one because I don't associate myself with Wind Waker, but I do like Link Between Worlds more than Wind Waker, and Toon Link was better than regular Link.
Yeah.
If not, I was just gonna play regular Link because I didn't really like Toon Link.
And your pool table felt Yoshi? Why do you like that one?
Yeah, it was Green Yoshi, and then they added Fuzzy Yoshi, and he's the best thing ever. And everyone else who says otherwise, fight me.
Fight Brax.
They probably will, actually.
Next to him on the neutral table.
Like,
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know. I don't know. I had a stuffed Yoshi, so like there was that. Like that was my stuffed animal back in the day. So like there's nostalgia there. But then this game right here, there's a level called Touch Fuzzy Get Dizzy, and boy is that
Oh my-
true in Ultimate now.
That's trippy.
Yeah.
Dude. And I mean we're also from Colorado, so there's a little bit of that in there too.
So Fuzz,
But I'm serious. You get hit by this dinosaur now. It's a pain.
Dude, that is
And then-
LSD to level.
You guys should see Brax's room. It's insane. Just a bunch of Yoshis. There's like a temple of Yoshis.
There is.
And I saw that. I'm like,
Oh my god.
this is my friend.
It's my friend.
we can get him out.
Yeah. I also wanted to. Maybe we should probably know. Like Brax.
Hmm.
Why is that your gamer tag, Brax?
Gamer tags.
Why not? I will not say.
You will say.
We
Brax?
have to say.
Go first.
I'm unoriginal, and that's my name. And, well, like, I have a real name, but my nickname is Brax, and that's how I've always gone in life. And so then it's, I don't know, it's a cool tag, I guess, and no one else was doing it. It's like, there we go. Brax the Yosh. It works.
Nice.
Fabian,
Fabian,
I love this. This one's it's so original. Go ahead.
So good, man. So my actual name's Jose.
Oh, is it
Yeah,
really?
and I'm trying to pay homage now, never mind. No, I literally just walked up to a tournament and they're like, well, what's your gamer tag? And I'm like, I'd never played online. And I'm like, I don't have one of those. So they're like, oh, so what do you want to go in? I'm like, I don't know, maybe my name. And then it stuck.
Hey, Sus, how'd you get yours?
Dude, it's so funny because my name's Alejandro.
Is it really? Wow.
No. It's the same thing. We were there the same day. It's like, what do you want people to call you? My name.
You guys should have switched. Flip flop.
That would have been funny.
Mix
But
them up.
I did have like a gamer tag because we played PlayStation All Stars for a while.
Oh, yeah.
And it was Monix. That was my
Monix?
Monix. That was my name. But I was like, I didn't really think about it. I didn't think of it like a gamer tag. It was just like, you need a name. Whatever, Monix. It was like an anime I was writing back in the day. And that was the main character. So I was like, whatever, I'll just use it here. But then when I got into this, I was like, no, I'm Jesus. Like, I ain't no Monix.
Well, especially because we did like pretty damn well our first tournament. So like, I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
change
it
now.
kind of just stuck. Like people were like, "No, you have to." Remember Juan? He was like, "No, you gotta select like a name." So I'm like, "No, Jesus."
Yeah, I'm like, we're
What do you
4 tournaments
mean?
in. Like, I didn't like top 7 all of that.
And
so
like
I'm
now, I can't change it now because it's so weird if I like come back as Fireboy 3. Like, what? All right, buddy.
So
Boom.
Dark Buffalo,
No.
sorry, Dizzy Squid. Anyway, yeah, bang's kind of always been my tag. I was always a fan of just something simple. I actually got it from Cowboy Bebop. And the guy goes like this and he goes bang. Just kind of my favorite anime, so that's how I got my tag. Pretty simple.
Can you say that's your favorite anime?
It's hard.
Excuse
No,
me.
oh,
Do you let that
So thanks
slip?
for coming to the neutral table.
No, that's
Maybe one time I'll tell you guys how I actually got my tag. But yeah, that's.
I mean,
those
if
are
you
our
stay
names.
tuned, maybe we'll get it one day.
Only like a few select people know. Anyway,
I am one of those.
I can't make it public yet unless I get paid. Anyway, thanks for coming by, guys. Let us know what you want to hear and see in the comments.
Yeah.
Tell us how you got your main, maybe even your skin.
All right, how
Or
you
your
got into the
tag.
competitive gaming in the scene, or if you want to,
Reach
Go
out
ahead.
to us. Yeah.
Hit us
Might
up.
be able to get you some tips.
Yeah, give us a big old like, maybe a little dislike, but either one.
Go on
Okay.
Twitter and
Go
follow
on
us
Twitter,
at
yes.
Table Neutral or the Neutral Table. See you guys next time.
Later.
See ya.